Good afternoon, kings and queens, and welcome to Business Strategies and Tips with Lady L. I am your host, Lady L, of Success Beyond Strategies LLC, building strategies that become successful actions, helping business owners and entrepreneurs identify their vision, mission, and purpose, turning them into legal, successful, and profitable business entities. This show is brought to you by the Man in Exchange Group, a book club, a social club of like minded individuals with a powerful magnetic attraction that develops healthy relationships, positive personal development, sharing wisdom and experiences of generational wealth development and wealth preservation. Today's segment is called Business Empowerment Dayz, D-A-Y-Z of the week, sharing some golden nuggets to get you successfully and victoriously through your week. We have had Fresh Start Mondays, Tackle It Tuesdays, Work It Out Wednesdays, Thankful Thursdays, Finish Strong Fridays, Successful Saturdays, and today is Worshipful Sunday. It's an opportunity to take all of those days and just say, thank you, God. Thank you for everything that went well. Thank you for everything that didn't go well, that turned out as lessons for me to have learned and experienced from, to be able to make assessments and do the necessary things to just say thank you. I'm so excited because we are doing a power series and we have been working on different areas of things to empower us in our business. And one item that we're going to talk about today, and we're going to break it down into 4 days because it is so meaty that I really want to take the time to go into them in depth to make sure that we are clear on how powerful these areas are. And today's area is the power found in constructive feedback. All of the other power series, we're going to be doing it the rest of this month and going into September. Any of the power series that you did not get a chance to see or view or experience live, please go to my YouTube channel, Lady Verne, Ladyverne. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and hit that bell so that it reverbs into your feed, and make sure that you don't miss anything, as I guarantee you, whatever day pops up with a business strategy and tip, it's going to be exactly what you needed personally and what your business needed to be a refreshing and an encouragement to you. So let's get started on today's topic. Just an introduction, the power found in constructive feedback. Let's break down constructive feedback just a little bit. It is the type of feedback that is aimed at achieving a positive outcome by providing someone with comments, advice, or receiving comments, advice, suggestions, recommendations that are useful, keyword useful, for their work or their future or both. The outcome can be faster processed through improving behaviors, identifying weaknesses and strengths, and providing new perspectives. And I'm here to tell you, I've just witnessed this in my own life just today. We have battle buddies in our Magnet Exchange group, and my battle buddy, Queen Velma, we sat down, we reviewed and talked about the show here, and she was saying, well, maybe you need to consider tweaking this and maybe consider doing that. I think this would be more effective if you did this. I think this would be great if you decided to do this way. And I'm telling you, that constructive feedback set me on a whole nother trajectory of looking at my show from a different perspective, looking at it from a perspective of how to better service you as my viewing audience. So that made me even more excited. It was like, yes, thank you, Velma. Appreciate you, my love. Constructive feedback, there's quite a bit of constructive feedback categories, entities of such, but I want to touch on 6 successful constructive feedback characteristics, if you will. There's more, and we'll probably go into depth even more. Please put in your comments. put in your information of anything that you would like to understand more about constructive feedback, because I want to address those things that is directly addressing your business needs, your community needs, your organization, your ministry needs. This way, we can all have a win-win in our businesses and in our endeavors. Now, one of the tips that I would like to share is be specific. Don't be generalized in your feedback. Be specific. Velma was able to tell me, you need to consider doing this, this, this. She was specific. And I was able to understand that, receive it, and I was able to see it from her point of view and her perspective. And that really helped me a lot. So be specific. Identify the key areas and actions where the person can either excel or where they performed, that you can help improve that performance, that you can help them excel, whether it's an employee, whether it's a servant worker that's working alongside with you in your business or organization or ministry. So make sure that you are specific in identifying those areas. I like the way that you did this, but you may want to consider doing this, and give them some ideas and some strategies, some examples, if you will, that will help them see it from a different perspective or a different point of view. Above all else, start with the positive. Start out with a compliment. That helps. That opens the door to that comfortable, because when you're sitting down with a supervisor or a manager, it's already uncomfortable. So get the elephant out of the room and make it comfortable. And don't do it in a lowering the boom approach by, yeah, let me soften you up before I lower the boom on you. No, be genuine, be sincere in your compliment. Even if it's just, oh my goodness, that outfit really compliments you today. I really, let it be off topic if necessary. So just anything to set that atmosphere to be calming and relaxing, because the goal of constructive feedback is that it be received for use. Okay. So make sure that you keep that positive, and recognition is important. Celebrate what they've done good, what they do well, and then go into something specific that you want to address in the area of feedback, and then give them constructive feedback, a far more excellent way of maybe accomplishing that task or doing that duty that was given to them. Be observant. Be observant without interference. Because at the end of the day, if you're in business and you hired adults, guess what? They're adults. So the last thing you need to do is talk down to people that are serving alongside with you. Don't talk down to them or at them, talk with them. Have a communication, have a dialogue where there's feedback coming backwards and forwards. This way you have a conversational type of constructive feedback, because they may ask some questions. There may be a reason why they did it the way they did it, because they may not have been clear on an instruction, but based on their interpretation, that's how they came out with the actions that they perform. So be open to listen and hear what they're saying. Listen to what they're saying and understand their perspective. Then you're able to give that positive, constructive feedback with some actions that they can take to make sure that they're moving forward. In your feedback, give descriptive language. Describe what it is you're doing. Let's see if a good example. I really like the way that you chose that arrangement and you focused more on orange than you did the yellow. Especially with our fall season, with all the beautiful colors that's coming out. But maybe you want to stick a little maroon in there. I think that'll let it pop a little bit. And maybe you want to stick some baby's breath in it, or some eucalyptus, and just really bring it out. Be specific in the feedback that you're giving to a person. And if you're receiving feedback and it's not quite clear, ask them, well, can you be a little more specific? I need to understand, because I really do appreciate the feedback you're giving me, but I really, would get more out of it if you were a little more specific in area of what you're telling me that I should consider doing. Then avoid feedback overload. Oh my gosh, guilty. I'm good for doing that. But again, it's about the goal is for your feedback to be received, not repelled. And if you're giving them too much, you're being constructively critical over too much at a given time, it will be looked upon negatively. And that's not your goal. That's not your purpose, especially if you're addressing colleagues, if you're addressing people that serve alongside of you and you're doing things. It's like the end result, you want the end result to be positive, that mission, that vision, that purpose, that duty, that servanthood or that servitude, whatever it is that you're looking to have done, you want it done so that there's a positive return. People are going through a lot of things today, mentally and emotionally. They have personal concerns, they have intimate concerns with their person, they're having concerns in relationships, they're having concerns in their ways of living and different things. If they're in your employ or if they're serving alongside of you, you don't need to add to that. And it doesn't take much for people to snap these days. So you want to make sure that your feedback is positive, genuine, sincere, that comes from a heartfelt place, that is receivable, that is doable, that is engageable, so that you are getting the end result that you had hoped for. And that's a movement forward. That is something positive that will help that person as well as yourself, your business, your ministry, your organization. So bear that in mind. And this is going to be day one of constructive feedback. We're going to break down how to give constructive feedback, elements of constructive feedback, and we're going to talk about one topic that I found very interesting: impact feedback. So stay tuned in so we can go through all of these feedbacks and make sure that as you're going into and preparing for your fourth quarter of your business, that you have everybody on board and everybody's on the same page. So that is critically important. So again, please follow me on my YouTube channel, Lady Verne, LadyVerne. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button and that bell so that every day you can get a strategy and tip that will help you in your business. Follow me on Instagram on Success Beyond Strategies. That's STRATEGZ. And please tune in 9 a.m. Monday through Friday. Life-Changing Alliances. That Zoom number is 404-333-8430. And then if you got another quick time to step in, hop into our Magnet Exchange Group Zoom call at 10 a.m. Monday through Friday. We even have a university call on Saturdays at 12 noon. And we even have a marketplace, millionaires marketplace ministry. We even break down the word of God and how it fits into the marketplace. And I tell you, we just be going at it. And Monday through Fridays at 10 a.m., that Zoom number is 924-039-3360. The same number for our Saturday call, which is at 12 noon. And on Sundays from 1 to 3, that same number, 924-039-3360. Join us. Hop in on one of those calls, and I guarantee you, you're going to walk away with the sauce for your ribs. Y'all know I like to say that. That's my saying. And you know, when you got the right rib and that right sauce, just a winning combination, right? So remember, trust your journey. It'll take you where you need to go. As long as you have the strategies and you do the things that you need to do, adventure is calling. Will you answer? And know that you did not wake up today to operate in mediocrity. So count your blessings and have a wonderful worship Sunday. Bye-bye for now.